Fala aí, galera. Estamos aqui no começo de um novo jogo. What Remains of Edith Finch. Finch, né? O joguinho saiu de graça aqui da Epic Games tempo atrás. Vamos ver a história dele como que é.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
Bom, ela vai começar com a historinha aqui. Basicamente é como se é uma história, né? Vai desvendar os mistérios dessa casa, onde ela é...
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Vou ficar quieta na hora que ela começar a falar, que é pra vocês poderem escutar. Bom, senão minha voz vai ficar sobrepor ao dela. Às vezes eu posso estar falando uma coisa e cortar o meio por causa disso. Depois eu continuo.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Conta de luz. O pago.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
O irmão dela morreu, pelo jeito. Bom, basicamente ele diz que a propriedade é vigiada por câmeras, não é para ultrapassar.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know, or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Acho que parece ser mais interessante. Ambientação legal desse jogo. Não é uma ambientação ruim não.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent, as if they're about to say something but never do.
A ambientação, a música, o modo que ele se imerge no jogo tá muito bom. Vai se casar de desaparecer a rodo aqui, né, velho?
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Tudo é cheio de mato e gostoso, né?
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Agora você sente que ela tá subindo realmente a escada pra frente.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Deixa uma chave e não deixa a chave da frente da casa.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Então abre aí. Aquele filme, A Casa Monstro, tá ligado? Oxi, vai botar a chave.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
6 anos atrás, né? Ela disse que saiu da casa há 7 anos.
The power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot. Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Comida pro resto da vida pra essa gata.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Tá na garagem.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Pois não.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Nossa, tem que mexer logo.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Cara, tamanho desse pombo, velho. Com esse borboletinho. A mídia tá cheia de música.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Porra, né? Da hora. Porra, galera gosta de livro, né?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Uma biblioteca, tiozão. Eu também, pela quantidade de livros, eu não duvido, não.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes. Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Porra? 1947. Cara, 1917, ela tinha 10 anos, velho. Então, nossa. 10 ou 9 anos, né? Não sei se ela terminou, chegou a fazer o 10º aniversário. Even...
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Essa porta não tem nome? Ah, Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Bueiro aí. Lacrado.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Enterram as pessoas que morrem no próprio quarto. Agora na biblioteca. Por aqui.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara. Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it. Edie's father Odin built the original house.
Só que, tipo, tudo aqui a maioria das coisas, né? Oh, mal feito isso aqui, hein? Ah, bastão aí.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Tinha uma porta aberta que eu tinha visto pra lá. Geralmente, certeza que deve ser pra lá, né? Porta aberta em todos os
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Ele mobília no quarto, porque vai lacrar esse quarto. É mó bonitinho, velho.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Passar esse secreto no livro, só. Tipo Alice no País das Maravilhas.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Porra! Alice no País das Maravilhas,
Now
galera.
it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid
Ai!
of.
Bati no pé.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Ah, casa engoliu o Milton.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan,
Gente, casa engoliu o Milton.
but I had no idea what was behind that door.
Quarto de menina.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Nossa, quarto da
I
Molly,
grew up
velho.
looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Ó, tá dentro do quarto lacrado, velho. Ok.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Ah, tipo um mini quarto pro... Não, que não tá aqui também, né? Tem um horrível já, né?
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Mano, da hora, olha isso. Nossa, que barulho. Vou deixar pra imaginação de vocês, sabe o que? Ó, eu não sei o que é isso. Um brinquedo de uma criança de apenas 10 anos. Vocês me entenderam? É um brinquedo. Brinquedo. Ó,
I got the sense
10 anos.
Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Então, do mar, o bicho não tá podre como? Meu Deus, de 1947. Pode ser a data do mês que ela morreu, a gente já sabe, né? Qual será?
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
No ano morreu, provavelmente um dia também, né? Assim.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Bosta, e não come. Daí, ó.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Come o peixinho dourado. Ih, louco, não? Sai fora, não vê não.
I kept eating and eating.
Não, passa direito, menina. Para! Pode, é tão mal.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Eu vou te dar doença, menina. Ela vomita. Olha aquela qual o tamanho da doença.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Aí só pensar, eu não vou comer esse bicho não, tio. Ai!
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly,
A frutinha fazendo efeito. Olha a frutinha fazendo efeito, mano. Tá loucona, tio.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Ó. Pode falar, ó. Ah, pronto, tá aqui. Pegar, hein.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Controlar esse gato, velho.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Eu subi nessa árvore, menina. Você é louca?
I gobbled her up,
Puliu.
and suddenly I was an owl. First, all I heard nibbling in the grass. Rabbits.
Ao ataque!
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then he flew off to find something bigger.
Certeza que o urso não come assim, galera.
A mama rabbit.
Eu nem avistei. O tamanho do urso.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Morri engasgado.
I was a shark.
Menina noiada. Era uma coruja. Ai.
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Agora eu estava com mais fome que um.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Pronto, já te perdi a foto no custo do áudio.
Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed. Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Ai, que susto! Engoliu! É o Kraken, velho!
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
His belly was rusty, razor sharp.
Vai ver o capitão, né? Vou tentar aqui.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Saí pela privada. Se tivesse vindo cagando, ia tocar um pouco.
I got closer and closer.
Esse é o quarto dela. Ela vai se comer. Ela vai se devorar, é?
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Caralho! Oh, o brinquedinho. Tem mais brinquedinho.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Olha. Bom, galera, eu vou finalizar por aqui. Muito obrigado por quem assistiu. Se você assistiu até aqui, quer dizer que você gostou. Se você gostou, deixa o like, compartilhe. Deixa um comentário se possível. Me diz o que você acha dessa história, desse jogo. Meu, que história. Mole. Eu quero saber o que aconteceu contigo. Na real. Você foi devorada. Peixinho dourado não tá mais aqui. Bom, vou deixar vocês aqui com esse final, com esse brinquedo aqui. Obrigado, tchau, até mais.